Get ready with me. I worked for hours yesterday and it was so hot. Do you ever feel like it's too hot to cook, too hot to do anything, like except like be in some kind of water? Unfortunately, our pool went kaput this year. And we've had this pool for years and years and years and years. And we've changed liners in it once. And last year we noticed a little hole in it, and my husband patched the hole. And it's one of the metal pools. He probably had it installed back in 2000, maybe 5, 6, 7, I don't know, something like that. The deck was needing replaced anyway. We were already thinking, okay, this deck's going to be tore off, and the deck is going to have to be replaced, or either some boards replaced on the deck or something. Something was going to have to give with the deck because it was just such bad shape. And we were making plans for that. And then we noticed that the liner ripped again. And after the liner ripped again, we were considering getting a new liner. But then we started noticing that the actual metal on the pool was rusted. And there was no use in putting money into a liner for that rust to rip it again. So unfortunately, no pool. So my husband needs to tear all that. He has to tear all that pool down. He has to tear the deck down and everything. And we were trying to talk him, me and the girls are trying to talk him in just to get, like a Walmart pool, like one of those put up that lasts 2 or 3 years. And they're on sale right now. So we're trying to talk him into it. But it would be a lot of work trying to tear the old one down. So I was putting my grocery order in at Walmart. And I was looking at trying to figure out what to cook for next week. Like I was saying, it is just so hot to cook. It's so hard. I turned my oven on last week. This past week, I made meatloaf. I made, croissants with dinners. I made different things turning the oven on. And I made him a little triangle fish. He loves those. Yesterday, turned the oven on for that. And he was like, why don't you just get some stuff for like some hoagie sandwiches for one day? Like because it's just so hard for everybody's air to keep up. I mentioned this in my other video. The air conditioner will keep up really well in the new part of our house. The older part of our house, the air conditioner, it struggles. I think right now it's set on like 70 and it's 74 in here. I was sitting on the porch with him this morning and I was like, I can't stand it out here. I can't sit out here. He said, why? Because he just about stays outside when he's not working. And I'm like, it's not really the heat. And which I was out in it yesterday working. And I said, it's not really the heat. I just feel like I'm smothering sitting outside like I can't catch my breath. And I really hope for our vacation it cools down a little bit. I really hope that it's not like a smothery 100 degrees or feels like 100 degrees. I mean, at this point, I'd be even happy with just 90 and feeling like 90, like not in the 90s and feel like 108. So I got a new drugstore bronzer. I've used the Wet n Wild before. I didn't mean to make that loud noise, but I've not used this shade. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade 739A Palm Beach Ready. Let's try it today. So it looks really pretty, really shimmery. I like the fact that this Wet n Wild bronzers have a shimmer to them. I think that a shimmer just makes you look glowy. I feel like this bronzer is not as typically as dark as a bronzer that I would normally get, but it is very, very shimmery. I feel like you do not need much of a highlight with this bronzer. So I also got the Wet n Wild Hello Halo Blush Lighter. So this has the highlight and blush, and this is highlight bling. Look how pretty this is. Typically, I go with a more pinky shade for my blush. This one kind of looks more peachy, but we're going to try it out and see. So I took my bronzer up pretty high because it was so glittery, which that's fine. Because I was like, I'll just mix my blush in with it. I like a lot of blush. So that is pretty. It's subtle and pretty. I'm going to try the highlight, and I'll apply my highlight with my finger. That's a good highlight. Whoa. I will definitely have to tone that down. And that's the good thing about a kabuki brush. But if you're looking for a really good highly pigmented highlight, right here, I look like a clown. That is really some pigment. Good thing about these kabuki brushes, I'm just going to kind of blend. hopefully we can tone that down a little. Because I want to look glowy and summery, but I don't want to look like a glowy little clown. Okay, that worked. That toned down. But yet, look at that glow. Look at that glow. So if you need good makeup products that are not expensive, I really like Wet n Wild. Try it out. I got those at Walmart. I'm all about saving some money. I'm all about any kind of makeup. It don't matter what the brand is. If it has a good job, it don't matter to me what the name's on it. I think I'm going to try doing my hair today with just a jumbo old-fashioned curling iron, just to give me some, not really curl, but some volume. Yes, there is good and bad makeup products, but I think a lot of it too, and I'm not great at makeup. Don't think I'm saying this, but I think a lot of it too is in technique. Because I think you can take a cheap makeup and you can make it look good if you apply it with the right way and with the right tools. So today I'm going to go to work, but I have a few errands to run too. So I'm going to try to work, run my errands, and do all of it. It is Friday. And, you know, some people might say, why does she make those makeup videos? What is she trying to... I enjoy it. I enjoy making the content. I enjoy making the videos. I'm trying to build my TikTok and trying to grow it, of course, for monetization, of course. But these videos, it's not like they make me a ton of money or anything. But I enjoy doing it. So as long as I enjoy it, and I have my few people that enjoy watching it, then why not? And I have done it so long now. I've done it for over a year now. And I've done it so long that if I do my makeup without doing some form of video, I think I'm going to do it quicker. But it feels weird. I have to still turn the camera on my phone to use it for a mirror too, because I'm so used to looking over here too. Isn't that odd how we get ourselves in a habit of doing the same things? Here's how the makeup turned out. I'm liking the glow. Next for hair.